What's up, guys? Viro here. Just had some clips I wanted to check out and react to with y'all. I wanted to start out with this clip of a woman telling us that misandry does not exist. Let's see what she says.
I made a video about misandry, I swear to God, a year ago, and I made a video saying how misandry does not exist. It's a thought, it's a concept, a thought experiment. If we close our eyes and we imagine that patriarchy, what we know as modern patriarchy, was not brought forth, but instead a matriarchy. So just imagine if the reality was flipped. That would be misandry, Jesus Christ. That would be misandry to then go ahead and oppress men under that imaginary system. Sure.
She's not making any sense already, but I'll continue.
This is what I was taught from my professor. So
There it is. That's what she was taught from her professor. And that's exactly why people aren't going to school as much. It's all about pushing their agendas and their wokeness and their trans and all that other BS that they're learning in school. They're not learning things that are actually going to help them. They're learning politics, which is ridiculous.
oh and at first when she taught us about misandry, everybody in the class, in both of these classes, everybody was like, that's me.
So everyone in her class was saying that they're misandrist when they learned of the definition, what it means. They all raised their hand saying that they were misandrist and they hate men. Makes sense.
That's me, because I'm a man hater. And my professor was like, okay. Kind of knowing that at the end of the course we were going to change our minds, which we all did.
Oh, yeah.
Am I a misandrist? No, because you physically can't be.
Physically can't be a misandrist. You can't hate men. That's all it is. If you look up the definition, it's just a woman that
You
hates
physically
men.
cannot systemically oppress men in the way that they're able to do to us under the patriarchal system.
Well, of course you can't do it. You can't physically oppress men because they're not going to allow it. The only time you can oppress women is when it's being enforced by men. Women don't. It doesn't make any sense. Like, of course, women can't oppress men unless other men were enforcing it, but it's just not happening. Why would they do that?
But if you want to call yourself a misandrist, I understand what you are saying.
Yeah, you hate men, so I understand why you want to call yourself a misandrist,
But you must know that if to call yourself that comes layers.
let's see it.
Because
What is it?
men will take an inch and they will create a mile from that inch. And and I have heard this on the interwebs. So if misandry is fine, why is misogyny not okay? I'm sorry, what? Is it fair that we are not allowed to react to the happenings that men put upon to us? Is that fair? No. We don't live in a fair system. But to try to crawl out of this unfair system, we have to, unfortunately, play by the rules that oppress us, unfortunately. One of them being to call ourselves misandrists. You can do that. I don't give a fuck what you do. But why I don't call myself a misandrist is because it takes away my credibility when I speak down upon the patriarchy to a man.
So that's the reason, because it looks bad. The problem is, other men are going to call you misandrist. Like, men don't call themselves misogynists. They just don't. They're not like, I'm a misogynist. Yeah, after that, you do lose all your credibility because you're basically just saying that you hate women. It's like saying that you're racist, and then any argument you have against black people is going to be, it's not going to matter because you're fucking racist. Like, resume.
Because they have a permanent rose colored glasses on. Me as a white person, I have permanent rose colored glasses on. I can go ahead and I can read a bunch of books. I can talk to people. I can try to gain new perspective, but I'm never going to physically be able to remove those glasses. The same with men. They're never going to be able to remove it as much as they say that they have. And to be able to...
I don't even know what she's talking about anymore. Talking rose-colored glasses. She's lost me.
At least just touch. Maybe just touch down to get the idea across in their head. What is going to help with that is not to call myself a misandrist. But that's because...
Yeah, people don't call themselves that. Men would call you that, just like women call men misogynists. I don't want to listen to this anymore, so we'll skip ahead. I got some Botox fails. Botox fails.
Hi guys, I just want to share a Botox procedure that I did a week ago. Was injecting the wrong spot.
Oh no.
So I ended up with a droopy eye and also
I ended up with a droopy eye. Yeah, that's an issue. That looks like you have some type of problem that you were born with or something like that. It looks like you were born with that lazy eye.
bigger eye. I called my primary doctor because I was very scared. It had never happened that to me before. So he prescribed the medications I've been taking for a week. I just want to raise awareness before you go to a place and get your Botox done. Try to research.
Botox. She said get your Botox done. Yeah, before you get your Botox done, know the risks. I don't really know much about it, so it's good that she's at least informing other people of what can happen.
So, good morning. I'm going to be doing a story time about what happened to my eye. Okay, I'm going to try to make this quick.
Wait a second. Is this girl Asian? Or does she only look Asian on the smaller eye? I don't know. No, I think she has both Asian eyes. I think the other one looks Asian as well. Yeah, I think she's Asian, guys.
But there's a lot that goes into it. So about a year ago, I hurt my neck, and the doctors still don't know like what is truly wrong with me, but I've been having like terrible migraines, like from my neck to my trap and to my head and my face, like just migraines. So this part of my neck is like strained because my upper back muscles are messed up, and it all started happening when I went back to dance and my muscles were really tense and with the stress. So, and a lot of people just get migraines from even just stress.
Damn,
so which is crazy.
That eye is bugging.
But anyways, so I had to get Botox. I know.
So that's the conclusion the doctor came up with. Like, she has problems with her back that was causing issues with her neck, and they decide that the way to go is to get Botox injected into your face. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but that doesn't seem like a great solution.
Botox. Not on my cheeks, not on my lips, or not around my chin. I had to get Botox around here, on the back of my head.
What?
And in the back of my traps. And so Botox goes right here too, because you get headaches.
Well, apparently there's several uses for Botox, not just to make you look like a freak or younger. Preferably, it is to solve other issues as well as migraines, apparently. Let's see. All right.
I don't know how many times I have to tell y'all. Y'all never listen to me. Y'all need to have more than one. You gotta have more than one. That way when he stops, another one starts. That way when he don't come through, the other one comes through. Stop asking me what.
That's right. You have to have a roster. You have to have them lined up, one after the other, just running them through until you get that perfect guy. Just keep the rotation moving, girls. That's a great strategy.
What you do when somebody stop doing something? Call the other one. Where's your backup? What do you do when you get a flat tire? You get the spare. You're not married to that man. Why are you only dating him one? Why are you only dating one man? He's not even trying to do the most. Have more. You're being faithful to someone who can't even do nothing for you.
I don't know about you guys. If I get the impression that a woman has several guys that she's entertaining, I'm just done. Like, I don't have any attraction towards her anymore. Like, that's just, she's obviously a runner. She's a 304. I'm not interested. Simple as that. Like, and she's not even trying to hide it. She probably tells the guy that there's other guys. Like, she's
telling you out his own mouth. I don't want you to depend on me, so go find another one. Have two. He said you can't depend on him, so that means go find another one. And don't tell him about it. And keep it moving.
Oh, he's gonna
don't
know.
get too attached. Have two.
Yeah, pretty sure the guy's gonna know after you post this stuff. That's the sprinkle girl.
Men with traits you like are not a limited resource, so I promise you, if there's a man that has traits that you really like he's really handsome or pays for things or whatever it is, and he's treating you poorly, I promise you can have all of those things again with a guy who treats you well. Like, if you pull it once, you can pull it again. This is the truth of life. And if for me, like, occasionally I'll pull a man that's like movie star handsome, and then like something will happen, he'll fumble, I'll fumble, and then I'm like, can I do this again? Like, that was a very good looking guy, can I get another one equally good looking? I can. I always do. And I think viewing these traits as a limited resource, whatever those like specific traits are that you like, can keep you like in some really unfortunate, not great situations, because you're like, how will I find another dude with all these traits? High key, if it's been like a long-term relationship, like once you get back out dating again, you realize like any unique man is actually low-key a dime a dozen. Like, there's, you know, like everyone's individual and special in their own way. But like, I remember thinking like, oh, how am I going to find a dude with this, that, and the other traits like all together at once? And it's like, they exist. They exist. Like, no matter what your list is, they exist. I don't know. I remember like leaving my marriage and thinking to myself, like, that dude had like such a big jacked physique. Like, how will I ever pull that again? And for my next trick, I'll pull someone with bigger biceps.
So this girl thinks that she can get a top tier guy just because she's hooked up with a guy that had movie star looks, and then another dude was jacked. So she thinks that she can pull these guys at will, which maybe she can. She can hook up with them, but is she in a relationship? Is she gonna be able to lock one of those guys down? No, not a chance. You can tell just by looking at her. It's not happening. She's gonna have to lower her standards, or she'll be alone.
Like, if you want to casually date, that's fine. The world needs more sanitation workers. Like, y'all keep the streets clean over there. Person is not going to respect your boundaries and is going to be gross and super lustful toward you. That is a person who's going to also, I don't know, raise your daughters. Oh, and God forbid, your sons. There's this one time, I think it was like back in January, I was talking to this guy and my friend was like, I was talking to him on the phone and my friend was in the room and she was listening to him on the phone. She was like, Lily, what the fuck? I have the ick already. And the way he was
the ick. Don't you love hearing about the ick? It could be like the smallest thing. Like, he said this. He wore his hat inside, or, you know, he has small feet, or he brushed his teeth weird, or he likes this strange food, or anything could give him the ick, and then that's just their excuse to not be interested in you. It could be anything.
Talking, like, it was just like, oh my God, this is the person that, like, I'm sorry, could you expect him to be the father of your children? And I was like, you're right. And I said, hey, look, respectfully, no, this is not going to work out. And he was like, oh, okay, well, to be honest, you were like kind of mean to me anyway. And I was like, you know,
fair enough. At least she's not going to waste his time anymore. You should do that more often instead of
wow, you have both of your arms.
This is dating standards in 1926. Start.
Wow, you have both of your arms and most of your teeth. Height.
6'3".
Income.
150,000.
Renter owned. What are you spending on a first date?
$100.
What was that?
$100, ma'am.
Okay, no. Minimum $200 or else it is not a first date. We're just hanging out. Next. Height.
6'3".
Clap tap. Yeah, this is great. That's a great interpretation of how standards have changed over the past 100 years. That's totally accurate.
After going through a toxic relationship, here are some bare minimums I'm expecting from now on. If you have too many guy friends, you're out. If you're still in contact with any of your exes, you're out. If you get annoyed easily, you're out. If you can't communicate or express your feelings, you're out. If you don't see us as a team, you're out. If you don't show me the same respect that I show you, you're out. If you discuss our problems with another guy, you're out. If you're not passionate or curious about anything, you're out. If you lie to me or hide things from me, you're out. And lastly, if you don't reciprocate time, attention, and affection, you're out. Let me know if these are valid. After going through a toxic...
These are all valid. You know why? Because these are things that go both ways. he's saying these things, but it can be applied for both people and should be. Usually women have a really long list of things that are just one-sided, just that they expect, and then they don't expect to do anything in return. It's crazy. It is what it is.
I'll never forget, I told a man one day that I wanted to learn how to crochet. Do y'all know that within not even a week, he was at my door with...
Crochet? This chick has braces on. You gotta be at least 60 to start crocheting, I'm pretty sure.
A big tote bag full of sunflowers, because I love sunflowers, in 7 different yarns, 7 different colors.
She loves sunflowers, guys. You gotta watch out for chicks that like sunflowers. Nah, I'm just playing. My girlfriend loves sunflowers too.
Colors of yarn. Every size of a crochet needle that you can think of. A beginner book that has so many different patterns and just the basics on how to crochet. And a list that he made of YouTubers that makes tutorials on how to learn how to crochet. And a $100 gift card for Joann's before they went out of business. And told me, this is how you can start learning how to crochet, and the gift card is for anything that I may have missed. Why would I ever lower my standards? I'll never.
So this guy was simping super hard, and it looks like it didn't get him anywhere. He gave her a lot of validation, a boosted ego, stuff that he, spent his money on, and he's gone. And now she's gonna expect every guy to be like that. It's hilarious.
When this kid was misbehaving with her aunt, she pretended to call the cops, but the story took a hilarious turn.
For how many nights? 7 nights in jail?
Damn.
You're coming now? You're gonna turn...
Damn, 7 nights in jail. I've done 9 days once. I got a DUI like 12 years ago, and I had to do 9 days. It was actually a super extreme DUI here in Arizona. Really ran that number up, but yeah, it wasn't fun.
The police sirens on when you're pulling in my driveway? Thank you, Mr. Officer. Okay, bye. They're coming to get you.
Oh, come on, TikTok. Doing me dirty. My internet's doing me dirty.
And your mama.
Hello, they're not coming.
They're coming. He said he's getting the sirens. You're going to hear the police sirens when he comes.
I don't hear them.
Suddenly, an actual police car passed by right at that moment, and the kid's reaction was absolutely perfect.
I don't hear them.
Oh my god, you see that face? Dude, let me see, let me go back. Oh man, that face, she's like, she's not bluffing. I'm going away for 7 days. God damn. All right.
Here they come.
Oh man, that's good.
She's over here.
Ren, you better sit down and put your seatbelt on.
No, you want to fit.
Oh. Alright, this one says dad cutting son's locks because he bullied another kid at school that had cancer. Damn, that's messed up. I think that's a W for the dad. The kid did something really bad, and he's punishing him in a way that he'll never forget, and I'm sure he'll never bully another kid again. Like, he obviously cares a lot about those dreads, which, they're nice dreadlocks for a little guy. But I think he learned his lesson, and W to the dad.
Stop giving niggas access to you that don't motherfucking deserve it. Stop letting these niggas think they more important than what the fuck they really are. Because most of the time, these niggas really, truly don't be bringing shit to your table. And you know it.
So what does she bring to the table? She doesn't say anything.
Don't get me wrong, I know my worth, but sometimes I'm having a sale. You know what I mean? Like, flash sale this week and this week only, 50% off my standards. Don't get me wrong.
So she's saying that she has high standards, and that's what she tells people. But then when she can't find anybody to meet those standards, she drops them down so that she's not alone. That's exactly what she means.
Never aim for results like this. This is
Oh, bro. This chick looks like an alien.
Hi, this is your sign to not get lip filler. You want to see what happens? I'll show you. This is what happens.
If you get too much lip filler, then this can happen. So you can see there's a lot of movement happening, and the volume in the lips is moving quite
Bro, that's a duck bill.
So just be careful of lip filler. If you get too much lip filler.
Vascular occlusion. Yeah, it looks pretty painful.
This is just a friendly reminder to not get your lips done using Groupon, okay? Guys.
Dude, she looks like a who. That's bad, bro.
This is just a friendly reminder.
If you're thinking of getting your lips done, please do not do it. Look at this.
So it went.
Oh my. That's terrifying. That's what nightmares are made of. Look at Jesus.
I had my lips done this morning, and as you can see, she totally fucked them up.
Oh my god.
Just when I thought it couldn't get
All these chicks are fucked up. They're trying to look better and they look 10 times worse.
worse, it got worse.
I went and got lip filler for the first time, yeah. And I wanted to be different and get a
A
heart
heart?
shape for Valentine's.
You can make your lips into a heart shape? Did you see that? That's wild. Oh, well, my internet's really fucking me right now, but that was
I'm telling
actually
you what, after a few days, my lips will go back to normal. Why is my...
Anyways, that was the last clip I had for y'all today, so thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like. This is a channel that's just getting off the ground with zero everything, so any comments, likes, subscriptions would mean a lot, and hopefully I keep doing this, you know? I think I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm having fun, so anyways, peace.